Hey, so today we're going to talk about some of the best options for watching movies. And I'm not going to bury the lead. Dolby Cinema is the best, but it's not perfect. There's some issues with it. We've been going to Dolby Cinema to see movies in the theater since at least 2019. I think maybe a little longer than that.
Yeah.
But I remember that year, like we saw Alita Battle Angel, the first Captain Marvel, and one where we had a not great experience was Charlie's Angels. Because you remember that's the one where it it shut down
Yeah.
like halfway through,
Yeah.
and it was it was fine because they gave us like a free movie ticket,
Yeah.
so that was nice. They
Yeah.
they they made up for it, but it's kind of impressive because we've seen maybe an average of one movie a month, usually in that format for the
Mhm.
past 7, 8, 9 years now,
Yeah.
and that's the only time during Charlie's Angels in 2019 where the equipment just completely failed. But something else that has been failing with Dolby Cinema is that everything requires maintenance.
Right.
And I think they've really, at the theater we're going to, they really got to do some maintenance on these chairs because they're very comfortable chairs. But you've had recent problems, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're not even very comfortable. They scoot you back into this like wall that's right behind you. So the chair's like scraping down. It's like,
Yeah, yours is making a lot of noise. There's been, luckily, never in the chairs that we've been assigned to, but there have been other chairs in the theater where they're just not moving at all. Like the electronics are broken, they're busted. I don't think we're at the point. I've been in movie theaters before where people have been, picking at the seats, like pulling off the leather, like
yeah.
the fuzz is coming out. And I don't think we're at that point yet. But honestly, the chairs in this Dolby Cinema that we're going to, I'd say could benefit from some maintenance, some
Yeah.
reconfiguring.
But whatever. What's the best experience to watch a movie? You think Dolby. Why?
Well, okay, let's look at the good. Let's look at the positive with Dolby Cinema. Again, I was saying I'm surprised it hasn't faltered in terms of the tech more often because they're running two 4K projectors that are projecting at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't do that, exactly right, at the very best, you've got sort of an off kilter image or like, like a bad 3D effect
Yeah.
where it'd be like, if you don't have 3D glasses, you look at like the red and blue lines in a 3D comic book and, they're kind of
I'm
off
sure
from
there's
each
like a
other.
calibration screen before you start to, to use, make sure that it's all lined up. So,
Yeah, and they generally do a great job. One of the selling points they talk about how much richer, deeper the blacks are, and they always have that what that introductory video where it's like this was black and it looks kind of gray and washed out,
yeah.
but then it's like whoosh, and now this is Dolby Cinema
Yeah.
black.
And here's a guy spitting fire so that you can see the difference.
Yeah, and that plus I think what's really nice is the sound profile, what they call Dolby Atmos, I assume short for atmosphere or atomic structure. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the Dolby Atmos sound is really great, especially if movies are taking advantage of it, which unfortunately is not always the case.
Uh-huh.
And, to me, an interesting distinction there is normal Marvel movies that Disney puts out generally don't take advantage of the sound palette. There's not like a lot of left, right channel, front channel, back channel,
Yeah.
like moving
Like
around.
helicopter swooping in or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. Like a helicopter's coming in from the back. It's like, and it's getting closer and overhead, and that's very cool. But Marvel, some other studios don't really take advantage of it. Disney doesn't generally take advantage of it in general. But the studio that really takes advantage of it, I think, is Sony. So if you go see a Sony Marvel movie, say what you will about the quality of these movies. People made fun of Morbius hard and Craven the Hunter very hard, but we saw both of these in Dolby Cinema.
Mm.
And maybe despite, I can read it in your face.
Yeah.
Maybe despite the problems with those movies, one of the great things about them was the sound palette. Like, Dr. Michael Morbius, for example, goes to the rainforest to find out about the bats. And it's like,
Spoiler alert.
yeah, okay. But the bat cave and like the
Yeah.
rain coming down in the jungle, it's
Yeah.
all just very well presented and very immersive.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't worth it for me. I would have rather not see that movie, honestly. But if I had to see it, I would have rather see it at home.
Oh, well, that's okay. So have we basically
Yeah,
shined the light on
let's
Dolby?
go ahead and stomp this burning fire out.
So
Um,
the other option you got, there's a couple other options, but one of them, of course, is watching movies at home.
yeah.
What's your setup like? What's your setup like?
Well, I've got a TV that's not as big as it could be, but it's pretty big. What is it, like a 65 inch?
Over the past 10 years, I've upgraded from my first HD TV flat screen was a 37-inch JVC. And then when we moved in together, I think yours is like roughly that or 45.
Yeah.
It's probably not 45.
No, it probably is.
And then we got
Because I saw your TV and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so tiny. This is like watching something in the 1990s.
it was pretty tiny. I mean, but it was a step up because my TV before that was like a 27-inch
Yeah.
CRT, which my brother has now. It's still in service. He's using it for like retro video games.
Right.
But what we upgraded to is a 55-inch Samsung, which unfortunately the backlight on that went out after a period of 4 to 5 years. So that was enough for me to say Samsung no good. We got a Sony 65-inch, but Sony announced they're no longer making TVs. So that's the end of that. I guess next time we'll have to get an LG OLED or something like that.
Yeah.
But you want, so it's 65 now, and I think it's great.
Yeah.
Do you want an 85-inch television?
I don't know. Maybe eventually.
Would our
we'll
current
work our way up there.
credenza or table or whatever it's on now, would it even accommodate 85
No,
inches?
I mean, this is probably when we move, and I'd probably have to build something.
Yeah. Or the other option is put it on the wall, but there's a painting on the wall now, which is nicer. But the TV that we've got 65 inches, we don't have surround sound. We've got a sound bar because the other thing about HD TVs, generally, at least flat screen TVs, is generally the speakers are awful. Like you just cannot watch the TV with only the TV speakers. It's just no good.
Yeah.
So a sound bar is the bare minimum you need. We have been using, I think it's a Samsung sound bar, and it has held up. It's been in service for about 10 years and still works.
Yeah.
If it's got problems, it's usually because of the source.
Right.
But otherwise, good stuff. And that is still a very engaging way to watch movies. But what's the downside of watching it?
Well, no, there's more upside.
There's more upside. What's the upside?
Your comfortable sitting situation.
Yeah.
That you can pause it.
Bathroom breaks, snack breaks.
Like movies nowadays are made entirely too long. They need an intermission, or they just need to cut all the crap out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really sick and tired of watching these really, really long movies in theater. Also, you can have more of a variety of snacks, including healthy snacks, while you're watching your movie at home.
Yeah, the snacks at the movie theater are a death sentence. It seems like every single time at the beginning, it seems like it's going to be a good idea. Popcorn, Junior Mints, soda, but it's not good. It's not good for you.
No, we never feel good afterwards. And also there's the aspect of you can have it be a more social experience.
Yeah.
You can have people over to watch a movie.
And everyone can make fun of it at the same time.
Yeah, everybody can talk or not talk, and it's more comfortable.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, the downside is you can have all these things, but the negative interpretation of it is it's distractions from paying 100% attention to the movie. So even like the bathroom breaks, the snacks are like that. If you've got other people and you're all talking during the movie, those are all good, but they can potentially be bad. But I think what's worse than that is the temptation for the second screen experience, which is you see a guy in the movie and you think, who's that guy? And you pick up your phone and you start looking through Wikipedia or IMDb, and then you fall down a rabbit hole, and then you're checking your apps. The next thing you know, 30 minutes have gone by. Like, what happened in the movie?
But I'd rather be sitting in my own home while you're doing that next to me or across the room, instead of in a theater style setting where somebody in front of me is.
Oh, but I was actually sort of hinting at you do that.
What?
You never fall into your phone during a movie?
Only if the movie's bad.
Only if it's a bad movie. We did watch, I'll agree, we watched a bad movie yesterday.
I didn't watch it.
But I'll say this is sort of one of the elements to keep in mind when you're watching at home is what are you watching? So we watched. We won't review the
It
movie.
was garbage.
It was garbage. That's all you need to know. But it was Crime 101 on Amazon Prime. But that Amazon Prime is one of the several options you've got for streaming movies on your TV or mobile device, I guess,
Yeah.
at home. And we're basically rocking. We've got access to Hulu, Disney Plus, Peacock, even Stars,
Yeah.
Amazon, Netflix.
As long as they have Outlander on Stars, I will not.
I think this is the last season, though, right?
Yeah, but they have spin-off. So.
For those who are wondering, that's the selling point for Stars is
yeah, that's
Outlander.
the only good thing on there.
But what's even better than that, I guess we'll end with this of if you're going to be watching movies at home, the other premium experience is 4K Blu-rays, which I still buy actual physical media. We play it on a Panasonic disc player that has Dolby Vision, and you get the Dolby Atmos sound on a lot of releases. And it is, especially with the sound, if you're paying attention, it's just it's an upgrade from streaming. Streaming cuts corners a little bit with the video, but a lot with the sound. Sound is very flat. You're going to notice it with a sound bar, the difference between a disc and streaming, but you'd really notice it if you've got we don't, but if you get the full surround sound, you put speakers all over the room. Whew, that's quality. But you also had throwback. There was one other option for watching movies you wanted to mention, right?
Oh, it's fine. I'd rather talk about the drive-through.
Oh, the
drive-in experience. Yeah.
Imagine that. We're going to McDonald's. They got movies playing in the background. No, the drive-in experience. Yeah. So what do you like about that?
A lot like we went and saw a comedian, right?
Oh, that's right.
In the drive-in.
Yeah.
But we've also seen drive-in movies, and I really enjoy being in your car, being able to just sit back. Your seats are comfy. They can recline how you want them to.
You can make out in the car.
You can make out in the car. You could bring blankets. You could, I bring a blanket to the theater, but same thing. You can bring your own snack. You can bring your own drink.
Yeah, you can bring your Transformer car so that your Transformer car gets to see the movie too. Like if you're riding in Bumblebee, and you just park him in the movie theater lot, he's bored for 2 hours.
Right.
You take him to the drive-in, he gets to see it too.
Yeah.
That's less rude.
Yeah.
So those are not every option for watching a movie, but really the big ones for us. And again, you were gonna bring up LaserDisc, but no comment on LaserDisc?
No, that I said it as a joke.
Oh, just a joke. So we're not starting a LaserDisc collection?
No. My gosh, those things are giant.
But that's the biggest upside to LaserDisc is it's like buying a vinyl album with cool art, and you can open it up and there's photos from the movie, stills from the movie. And it's a pretty cool collecting format, but of course there's been upgrades in home video since then. So unless you're just a retro fan, I promise you I will not be starting
a librarian.
Yeah, I won't be starting a LaserDisc collection anytime soon.
Good.
The 4Ks are enough.
Yeah, we don't have the room for it.
But those are the options. And really, I recommend, we didn't even talk about IMAX or Laser at AMC or these other premium large format screens. But of all those, I'm in the bag for Dolby Cinema. That's the one that I really like.
I'd rather stay home.
And she'd rather stay home. So there you go. So what would you rather do? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to smash like on the video. And if you're not already, please subscribe.
Subscribe or you're never going to see us again.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.